A contractor hospitalized while working at a steel plant dies. Hours later, what we learned after looking deeper into the company's history.
And a game show competition, what an Iowa man didn't do for more than 2 days.
Live from the Local 4 News Studios, this is Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.
Hi again, everybody. Good morning on this Thursday. I'm Redrick Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikomoni. Thanks for watching Fox 18 News at 7.
An investigation is underway after a contractor died while on the job at a steel mill over the weekend. This happened at Gordeau, Wilton, and Mayor Steel in Wilton, Iowa.
Now, Eric Connor was taken to the hospital on Saturday while working. Sadly, he died Sunday morning. Now, we haven't been told if his death was a work-related accident or a medical emergency. The Rock Island coroner says an autopsy was done yesterday, but it's too soon for a preliminary cause of death. A spokesperson for the company did confirm Connor was a contractor for them, and they told us in a statement that we are currently in the process of investigating and will supply additional details when we are able.
Now, Fox 18 News decided to dig a little deeper and found the mill does have a history of workplace accidents. An explosion 2 years ago injured 2 employees. Federal documents show both of them were burned. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration conducted 2 inspections more recently. Both were based on referrals from other organizations. Inspectors were at the plant 6 days before Eric Connor's death.
Investigators are now trying to figure out how 24 train cars derailed yesterday morning. That happened west of Cedar Rapids. Now, the 28-car derailment happened in Tama County. Now, you can see some cars were on their sides, some were turned over, some were crashed into each other. Now, piles of sugar and soda spilled from those train cars. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
2 people were killed in Racine County, Wisconsin after a semi-truck there exploded. Videos on social media show a semi on fire falling over the ledge of the freeway there. Authorities had to shut down the interstate in both directions. At one point, you could see semi-trucks on the Wisconsin DOT cameras backing up on the freeway instead of trying to turn around. It's unclear right now what caused that semi to go over the ledge.
Over in the Dominican Republic, authorities there say the shooting that seriously hurt baseball player David Ortiz last week was a case of a mistaken identity. That story leads our national headlines. The lead prosecutor announced the former Boston Red Sox player was wearing similar clothing that night as the intended target. Officials say a member of Mexico's golf cartel organized this hit, and he's still on the run. Right now, 11 suspects are behind bars.
A new UN report says there's credible evidence the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is responsible for the murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. A Saudi foreign minister rejected the report as nothing new.
Actor Danny Glover and others testified before a House panel about reparations for slavery. Now, Glover called it a, quote, moral, democratic, and economic imperative. Some who oppose the idea said reparations would not correct modern-day racial inequalities. Lawmakers are considering a bill to create a commission to study this issue.
On a lighter note this morning, the war of food on wheels is back for a 3rd year this weekend.
That's right. We're talking about the LeClaire food truck fight. More than a dozen vendors will be competing for bragging rights for the best dish. Now, this morning, we have a preview on what returning champs Los Primos Mexican Grill is cooking up. And Fox 18's Andrea Medina joined us live in Davenport. Good morning, Andrea. We all want to know, what are they bringing to the table this year?
Hey guys, good morning. Well, if you must know, they are bringing this. They are bringing the tortillas, the tacos, the cilantro, the salsa, the limes, the salt, whatever you call it, whatever's on the toppings of the tacos. This is going to go on for endless. So that's what they're bringing this weekend to the food truck fight in LeClaire. And also they have a larger menu as well that they're going to be offering. And to talk to us a little bit more about it, we are back here again. Like I keep mentioning, the meat and salsa of Los Primos Mexican Grill. And this is the Primos, the cousins. We are here with Joe and we're here with Esteban. So let's kind of start off with what type of meats we have here on the plates.
We have pork belly on the last plate in the middle. Looks like we have steak, cilantro lime chicken, and the other one is steak.
So one thing I'm noticing is that you guys are catering to all people. So you're talking about the carnivores. So you have the pork belly, and then you have, let's say, maybe some vegetarians. You guys are gonna make the avocado tacos, as well as for vegans who don't want any meat. But of course, we have endless options out here. So lots of great things that you guys have going on. Now, as far as more things on the menu, what else are you guys going to be offering at the food truck fight this weekend?
We're also going to do a surf and turf burrito. It's a 13-inch flour tortilla with steak, big jumbo shrimps, avocado sauce, and chipotle sauce. It's a really good burrito.
Yeah, and this is definitely the opportunity for people to try new things. If, for instance, people have never tried, let's say, the pork belly, this is the perfect opportunity for them to give it a little try. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah, it has a different flavor. It's not cured or salted. We put a little spin on it. We're also going to do duck and lamb and some shrimp. What else?
Just lots of different food, right?
We're going to have like 8 different meats, yes.
Oh, man. You can't go wrong with tacos at all. No, as far as, again, let's keep talking about the food fight that's happening this weekend. What else can people expect? How can they show you guys support this weekend?
Well, we have the support. We'd like people come out, vote for us, especially if they like our food. We want them to, you know, try everyone's food and have a good time, bring the family out, and it should be a really great day.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that food truck fight is this weekend in LeClaire. That's from 12 to 8 o'clock, or really until the food runs out. You can catch Los Primos Mexican Grill out there, and they are the reigning champions. You guys have to support them out here. Now, again, I know it's a little just after 7:30 in the morning, but you can never go wrong with eating a taco for breakfast. I think we should all grab our favorite one. I think I'm going to grab this one right over here. Joe, if you want to join us. Sure. Over here. Ah! I don't want to spill the salsa. All right, so this will be our cheers. You guys got your favorite one?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
hold some line. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
There you go.
All right.
Let's cheers.
Cheers. All right, guys. Back to you guys in the studio.
Andrea, thank you.
What did we do to her? That's
know.
what I want to know.
You gotta bring some back
Who
for
hurt
us.
her?
Oh my gosh.
We've been getting just tormented all morning.
All morning. Oh, the tacos look so good. Definitely got to make a stop out there
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
100%.
All right. Well, an Iowa businessman participates in $1 million game.
Yeah, Jackie Kennan talks to the person who didn't sleep for days, all for a competition.
As a business owner, Kyle Steele says he's used to some long nights.
I'll get an idea in my head, and then I have a lot of adrenaline, a lot of passion for it, so I'll just double down on it and just go for, you know, sometimes 24, 30 hours straight.
But he really lost some sleep over a show on Netflix, not because he was binging a series. Instead, he was in one. It's called Awake, the $1 Million Game. Contestants stay up for 24 hours and then participate in a series of challenges for a chance to win $1 million.
By the time everything was said and done, I was up about 55, 58 hours straight, just completely delirious.
Steele said they were allowed to have drinks like coffee, pop, and water, but only one Red Bull when recording the show in Burbank, California last August.
All right.
He remembers feeling like his mind and body were out of sync.
At one point, the host calls me a groggy Godzilla, which is a perfect explanation of how I felt at that point.
Missing a night of sleep is equivalent to being legally drunk.
That's what Dr. Andrew Peterson of the Eastern Iowa Sleep Center says will happen if a person falls out of the circadian rhythm.
If you lack sleep, if sleep is disruptive, insufficient sleep, it affects all sorts of things. So a big impact is in what we call the frontal lobes of the brain. The frontal lobes of the brain are in charge of paying attention, task sequencing, modulating behaviors, inhibiting impulse control.
Steele experienced all of that, but says it was worth it.
Just completely delirious, out of my mind, but it was an experience that obviously I and my family and all my friends as well will never forget. It was crazy.
Wow.
Certainly sounds like it. That's Jackie Kennan reporting. We were just talking about it while that was playing. I just wonder how you function after 55 hours without sleep.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
How is that even a thing?
I could not do it. I would honestly say, bye, I'm out. I need sleep. Give me a pillow. I will knock out right here on the ground if I have to. I can't do it.
Well, we were talking also, sometimes we don't often get a lot of sleep on this shift, right? But, I guess we can kind of relate, maybe. Yes. But, hey, we might have to go over there and see what that game show is all about, Ash.
Look, I've never gone 55 hours, but 24 hours, that sounds like a breeze to me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm already up, middle of the night.
Right.
we might win ourselves $1 million.
You got a chance.
Pay the active
I have
student
faith
loans.
in you guys.
I tell you, I'd do quite a bit for $1 million. Alrighty, here today, cloud cover out there, very high cloud cover. It should clear out pretty quickly here. Just a short little wave of clouds right now, and we'll see plenty of sunshine as we go through the day, back up into the 70s because of that wind out of the north, just trying to keep it from getting too warm. Right now, upper 50s, lower 60s, and by the afternoon, 70s. I mean, we're really looking at a great day. There's these clouds that are there right now, but you can see they have that eastward motion with them, and it's clear behind them. So by this afternoon, we're back up there to the mid-70s. So enjoy it.
I like those trees.
I know. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Did you take that?
Yeah, no. Did not. That is from the interwebs.
Oh, I was going to give you credit and everything.
Yeah, sorry. To disappoint. Yet again.
Oh.
What's new?
All right. Coming up, Colgate is making some changes, what they hope all their products will have by the year 2025.
That's
10 out of
next
10,
in
Dennis.
your consumer news.
Time now, 7:41. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7.
Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Frederick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.